the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy, I need some silence, please. You're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface, it makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man.
What's going on, everybody? This is TGA and we're at Cardiff Central Police Station. This is it. As you can see. So it's open at the minute. Cardiff Central. The front desk.
We're not having anybody at the moment. We've got engineers working by here, alright, just for your own safety.
It's closed off, is it?
Just at the moment. Are you reporting anything to the police?
No, just literally just, yeah.
Anything particularly you need to know?
No, not really. I mean, do you have any unmarked vehicles at Cardiff Central Police Station?
No, most of the vehicles now are based over in Cardiff Bay and Penarth.
So this isn't mainly a response base then?
It takes its name from Cardiff City Centre Police Station because we just now look after the city centre.
Gotcha. So I know you still got there's vehicles down there.
Yeah.
There's vehicles that come out.
It's surprising how busy the city centre is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Anything in particular you need to know? We can help you with.
No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. What's going on over here now? I'm in public. We're in public. Trying to trump our rights to photograph in public now, there. There's an officer now, a couple of officers. So as you can see, you've got a lot of marked vehicles down the side of the police station here. It's quite a busy station, this is the way they go in here.
Very much.
At Cardiff Central. There they are. So, a marked vehicle coming down there, look, marked van. There's the way round the back. Who's he coming in now? Yes, yeah. There we are. Coming round. So, gonna get the drone over soon, guys. Officers coming round now. That's the way they go. There they are. So they go in through that entrance by the looks of it. Up here.
Right, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, are you?
Yeah, great, mate.
So this is South Wales Police, Cardiff Central Police Station. Some nice, not sure what that was for, that marked vehicle there.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Excellent. Do you have a shoulder number?
6303.
6307, thank you very much.
Any reason why?
Just because you spoke to me, that's all.
Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Having a good day, is it? Audits in, I take it, is
Yeah, that's correct. I know you've had a few down here now at Cardiff Central.
it? Sorry?
I know you've had a few auditors down at Cardiff Central now.
Yeah, I keep myself to myself, man.
That's the best way to be. Alright, take care. There we are. So this is Cardiff Central. See if we can get any blue lights coming out. So that's where the police officers go in and out of. But that's not what we want. That's not what we want to know. Well, some people might want to know that if they want to speak to an officer coming out. So, but yeah, what they want to know is where all the marked vehicles come out of. You've got a lot parked down this way, but then you've got some that come out from an underground car park. From what I believe. From what I believe, they don't like people coming down here, to be honest, but it's not going to stop me, is it? So public, there is publicly accessible down here. Some of these look like unmarked police cars, not that I'm sure. So I think there's one coming out at the police station. They're watching me now, look. They're watching me. We've got to do it. Yep. Oh, we don't want to do it whilst there's an helicopter going over, to be honest. That could be classed as interfering with another aircraft. So, in the flight path of another aircraft, so to say. So we're going to take it over. It's a bit windy at the minute. They won't like it, but that's tough. It's not a flight restriction zone around here, so that's all fine. Come on, in you go. So we can't be too long with this because there's not a lot of charge on the drone. So if we set that to cinematic mode, set it to camera to record.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Cancel. There's an officer watching now. That gate sounded like it was opening. Do what I want to do. My camera in a public place. Anyway, as if I can see that much from here anyway.
Right.
As if I can see that much from here.
Huh?
It's not the best. Are you a police officer, are you?
Yeah.
What's your shoulder number?
5083.
5083. Thank you. Are you attached to this station? Yeah?
You attached anywhere?
That's my business, isn't it?
Auditing you.
That's correct.
Right now?
Yeah, yeah. It's my lawful right to do so, isn't it? So,
It wasn't, did
no, you didn't.
I?
No.
Ask you if you don't mind not filming while I'm putting the code in.
Well, that's you asking me, but it's not any lawful directive, is it? Really, it's just you asking.
Likeness and then security.
Security. See, you're too paranoid. Too paranoid about security, aren't you? Too paranoid about security. So yeah, Cardiff Central Police Station. This guy's going up as well. So this guy's a police officer. So, right. Right, yes, fellas. They didn't like the camera earlier. Those lot on the ambulance over there. Film this one going in there. This one's coming in there. This one's coming in.
Hi fella,
How are you?
you just flying a drone over there?
Yeah, over the police station.
Yeah, you shouldn't be flying it over the top of their building and our building.
And who's asking?
Huh?
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
Yeah.
Me.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Member of the public. Who are you?
You?
Yeah.
A member of the public myself, mate.
Where's your SIA license?
Huh?
Where's your SIA license?
Don't need one.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Your
I
security.
don't, mate. You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure
And
about that?
Section 9 of the Private Security
Is that
Industry
right?
Act.
I'm
Yes.
We're not private, mate.
You're still a security guard. You're still
Trust
SIA
me,
licensed security.
Trust me, I'm not lying to you. We don't have to. We work for the university. We don't have to have it. Surprise me, but we don't have to have it. You can check that out if you want.
I will have to check that out because that doesn't sound right. Because security guards have got to abide by.
Yeah, and for the university, when we're 5 or 6 other universities, and they fought the case, and we've never had to have them. And that is true.
Security of the university is staff.
Anyway,
So,
what right do you say that? What right do you have to ask me not to fly a drone over the police station?
No. The university building you were flying over as well.
Yeah, I was flying over the Welsh government actually. So
As well.
Yeah,
I'm going on by the university. You shouldn't be flying over our building, mate.
well, that's tough, really, because you don't control the airspace.
No, but you're flying over public property.
Yeah.
The private property side.
Doesn't matter though, does it? If I'm you don't control the airspace above it.
No.
You only control the building.
But you shouldn't be videoing our buildings.
I can if I want to.
Huh?
I can if I want
I
to.
think so.
Yes, I do.
Well, you were wrong on the first thing you said, so
Not really.
yeah, you are.
Because security guards
Not
have got to abide by the Private Security Industry Act regulations.
You're right. You're what you're saying first.
Well, that's the thing. Security guards have got to abide by the Private Security Industry Act regulations. That's my point. I'm not a security guard.
Trust me, you're wrong.
If you're security, you've got to abide by the PSIA regulations.
We don't have to be SIA, mate. You can check that out, but I'm telling you 100% that's true.
To the person that was reported from the Morgan building, we may need
Trust me, it's
South
when they
Wales
first
Police
come in.
here just to explain the
It
situation.
was their building. I flew it over their building.
Over
They would have come out.
members of the university staff complained about it. That's why we've come here.
Just
What, over
stand
the-
by on our request. For,
Surely
2
they would have
minutes.
come out if they had an issue with it, which they don't. So
Wherever they got an issue with it is nothing to do with
and
me,
you
mate.
don't control the airspace. So why are you
But
giving me demands?
You shouldn't be recording our building.
Anyway, you haven't shown me any SIA license, so I'm not speaking to you. I'm not speaking to you.
When I
I'm not speaking to you.
when I first joined the university, right, I was working as a doorman and I had an SIA license.
You should have, really.
No, and I did. Let me finish. When it all came up about like all types of security happening, because at the time it was only door staff. The university went to the SIA with 5 or 6 other universities and fought their case, and they won. And we've never had to have SIA because we're in-house.
Surely any security they're working overtly.
Honestly, and I'm sure you will. You go and check it out, right? Freedom of information, you can, and all that. You'll find that I'm not lying to you.
Okay, I'll have to do my research because as far as I'm aware.
Stand by to ask SWP to attend just to explain the situation to the gentleman.
Just all I'm asking is you don't film university buildings, mate. You shouldn't be doing
But I
it.
can if I want to. If I'm in a public place, like yes, I can.
Even companies like BBC got to get permission to do it, mate.
Not from public. If you film, you can film anything you can see from public. I suppose you don't know this.
It's private property.
If I'm in public, I can film anything I can see from a public place.
There's very sensitive stuff in these buildings. So
I don't care. I don't care. If I'm in a public place, I'm going to exercise my right to film from public.
You've already been proved wrong once, mate. So I'm just telling you, there's things you shouldn't be doing.
If you want me to bring up the information from the National Police Chiefs Council, which says about filming and photography in a public place, then by all means I will.
In a public place, but you're recording private stuff.
Yeah, from public. Yes, right? You can record anything you can see from a public place. If I was on private property, that would be a different matter, but I wasn't on private property, I was in a public place, recording from a public place. You can record anything you can see from a public place.
Back there,
yes.
Do you think that's private property?
No, it's not private property. It's publicly accessible under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
The path inwards, where the grass is not public property.
It's covered under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. Anywhere that is publicly accessible is defined as a public place by right or by virtue.
You've already been wrong once. Alright? You've already been wrong once.
I'm going to carry on filming. I don't need to talk to you, do I?
Why didn't you wait for the police if you're not wrong?
I'm going to hang around the police station, aren't I? Huh? I'm going to walk around the police station anyway. I'm not going to stand here just because you've got no directives to give me. If I want to walk around the front, I can. No, mate. No, mate. I'm proving to you, you've got no right to ask me to stay here. I can walk around. I've got freedom to move. I can go where I want.
Why are you going when you could prove to me you're right?
I'm right. And I'll be around you anyway. It doesn't matter what.
Don't it?
I'm not going far.
Just wait until they come. It's easy, isn't it?
I'm just going to wait here.
I can go my way when I'm proved wrong, and you can go your way when you're proved right.
Proving that you've got no right to tell me to stay here, that's all.
Huh?
Just telling you, you've got no right to tell me to stay here, that's the thing.
I'm not telling you to. I'm just asking why you're going. When you're so right, why are you in such a rush to go?
I'm not in a rush to go, I'm just having a walk around. I'm carrying on with my video, that's what I'm doing. I'm carrying on with my video. I might well be back round by here in a minute. I just don't have to. I'm in public, mate. I don't have to.
Then you should be taking photos of me then.
I can. I can, yes. Nothing stops me from recording you in public.
But I don't want my thing being made.
Well then don't approach me then. Don't approach me then.
Don't approach you.
You approached me, both of you did.
Right.
So if you don't want to be recorded, don't approach a man with a camera. Simple as.
No. I want my face blacked out. If you don't do it, then I'll take it to court.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. If you look at some examples, you'll find they got thrown out. So
again,
people who actually...
Everything you've said so far has been wrong, mate.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So
you're the one who's wrong, mate. You're the one who's wrong. You're full of it.
You're
full of it, mate. I'm sorry.
Carry on.
You're full of it. Idiot. One idiot. Approach me and expect not to be recorded. How dare they? Idiots. So yeah, it's the police station. I'll call them out now. So they're in there now. The police. Guys coming out. I thought no one was allowed in. Can you explain to these guys that I can record anything from public? Can you explain to these idiots that I can record anything from public? No. Not coming, that's why. Because they know I've not been doing anything wrong.
Oh, right.
That's why they're not here.
Right.
So.
I hope you're smiling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna laugh from the beginning.
Got these self-important clowns who don't want me recording the uni buildings, which I wasn't anyway. Yeah, and then they tell me not to record them, and they walk straight up to my camera. How stupid, eh?
The lady said maybe we're doing a job, maybe
Yeah. So don't tell me not to record you when you were the one who walked up to my camera.
I'm doing my job, mate.
So don't walk up to my camera then. Don't walk up to my camera. Don't walk up to my camera.
Sorry?
Don't walk up to my camera
Walk
then.
up to the camera, I walked up to you. You could quite easily have moved the camera away. So you're
I'm not going
recording
to,
me when I don't want
because I
to.
can, because I'm in public. I can record anyone or anything I can see from public.
Okay. Alright, you use my image then, fella.
The Institute of Amateur Filmmakers, the Institute of Amateur Filmmakers and the National Police Chiefs
Go
Council.
ahead and use my what's it called then, and we'll see what happens. Alright?
You could get it. As I say, there's nothing under the privacy policy.
I've just explained to you. I don't want my image.
Once you find the video on YouTube, by all means, you could have it taken down under the
If you're
under the YouTube terms.
royalties, that's a different subject. But I'm not willing for mine to be used without payment.
You could have it taken down, mate.
All right?
I'm not doing this commercially anyway. I'm not doing this commercially. I'm not doing this commercially. It's for my own uses. Go and speak to the security on the Welsh Government building. They were a lot nicer than you two have been. They were a lot nicer than you two have been to me.
That's up to them. I can look. I don't think you have, but I'll go and have a look.
You could learn a lesson from them. You could learn a lesson. You really could.
Not at all.
Yeah, you could.
Not at all.
Giving me directives, trying to give me orders and things like that. I'm not appreciating that from some trumped up security without SIA.
You asked permission to film me.
I don't need your permission in public. I've explained this to you.
Because you haven't asked me, right, I'm giving you my take on it. And my take is because you're quite happy to film me, unless you ask my permission, I do not want that show.
Well, that's tough. Tough. Don't walk up to me then. Go away.
Go
away then. Go away. I'm staying here. Go away.
I'm not allowed to walk up to anyone because they can. Because they're.
Yes, because they're in public. You see a man with a camera and you approach them, and then you ask not to be filmed. How stupid do you think you sound?
I've already said to
How stupid do you think you sound?
You could have quite easily moved that camera while I was.
I'm not going to. You started coming up to me and giving me orders as if I'm going to listen to you.
At all. I asked you what you were doing. Is that an order or is that a question?
Well, that was a question, but then you tell me not to film you. You say I'm not allowed to film you. That is an order.
You're not allowed to film a university thing. I'm damn sure you're not allowed to film over there.
Yes, of course I can.
There's restrictions on it, mate.
Of course I can.
You want to do your research first.
Of course I can. Of course I can. Of course I can. I can film anything from public. I have done plenty of research, mate. Believe me.
Unless you ask my permission.
Well, you're wrong there. Sorry, you're wrong there.
Then I'll see you in there.
If you say so, mate. Okay. If you say so. You're clueless, mate. You're clueless. Honestly, you're clueless. Just. Mate, go away before you embarrass yourself further. You're just going to embarrass yourself further, aren't you? Mate, jog on before you embarrass yourself further. Go on.
You're not on the winning streak, really, fella, are you?
Just jog on before you embarrass yourself further, eh? I am, because you're the one who's wrong. You're just telling me what you think you know. You're not telling me any facts or anything like that.
How old are you?
None of your business. That's how old I am.
Jog on.
Yeah. Because you're talking a lot of rubbish, so I'm not listening to you anymore.
Let me speak properly because I can't understand. Sorry.
If I'm in public, I can film anything I can see. According to the National Police Chiefs Council and the Institute of Amateur Filmmakers, nobody has an expectation of privacy in a public place.
Under a terrorism act, I think you're wrong.
Terrorism. The security guard thinks he can use the Terrorism Act.
Sorry?
The security guard thinks he can use the Terrorism Act.
I'm sure.
I kind of expected.
Fool. You're a fool, mate. You're a fool. You're a fool, mate. I'd rather speak to someone with sense like the police. South Wales Police got more sense than you are, so I'm going to speak to them instead of you. Okay? I'm speaking to them. I'm not speaking to you. I'm not speaking to you. I'm done speaking to you, mate. I'm done speaking to you. You're talking rubbish. I'm done speaking to you. Can I get an officer out here to speak to these clowns, please? Can I get a police officer out to speak to those clowns over there? Can I get an officer out to speak to those clowns, please? Preferably a sergeant. sorry, right? I couldn't get a police officer just to speak to the university security because they seem to think that they can take my things under the Terrorism Act. They seem to think they can take my camera. They seem to think that I'm not allowed to record from a public place. So I'd just like an officer to come out and explain to them that what I'm doing is lawful.
Where have they gone?
They've just gone down there now.
Oh, I thought they were traffic wardens you were talking to.
No, it's a security guards for the uni.
Well, they have no public authority on public roads, as you quite correctly said.
Exactly, yeah. And they were trying to give me orders and things like that.
It is always a fine line. A lot of people, I've spoken to some fantastic YouTubers. I know that's not the proper title, but you know, the police auditors, about the right to record in a public place, etc. Some of them don't understand that a public place also includes the road, the pavement.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, if you went onto the university campus, they may have the right to technically private
they can
property.
remove me from the property. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
All we ever say to you, because at the moment, obviously, as I said to you earlier, I've got an electrician working in there. I don't want anybody coming in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Obviously, if you report something to the police, like those two gentlemen were, then I had to stop the electrician while I dealt with those two gentlemen.
Okay.
But where are they gone? Are they gone?
Yeah, they've just walked off because they know I'm right. That's why they know I'm right. They know I'm right, so they've just walked off.
No, I agree with you.
So. And they said they called you anyway. They said they called South Wales. They're full of it. They're full of it, mate.
All we ask, and I hope you can see the logic of this. How long have you been filming people?
I've just only been
not
about
today.
20.
I mean, is this a new interest of yours, or?
Oh no, I've been doing this for.
So you've done various locations,
months
yeah?
now, yeah.
All we ask is, bear in mind this is a live police station, even though we're only a small part-time police station.
Yeah, of course.
And some members of the public, whether they be reporting crime or antisocial behaviour, making inquiries, coming in as a witness, they may not want to be filmed.
Yeah, as I say, I'll try and if there's any victims of crime or anything, I will. When obviously, if I'm going to get security like that, I'm not to record them.
Just walk up to the door. This police station's open till about 5 o'clock. Just walk up to the door and I'll ask an officer to come down.
Oh, thank you.
If you're in a public place,
yeah.
But obviously bearing in mind the line between the public place and the private place.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So
but I know this is all public down here, it's Cardiff Council.
Are you just doing Cardiff today? Or?
Yeah, just Cardiff.
It's a fascinating, I was going to say hobby, interest, informative line. It's a fantastic sort of...
it does build a bridge between law enforcement officers and the public as well, I'd say.
I've got to be honest, I really like your attitude and the fact that you obviously have got a certain amount of background knowledge you've already built up. So.
Yeah, so you've got to do your research, otherwise there's no point coming out and doing it.
So the whole point of auditing is if you come in and ask a question, you disagree with my answer, well, you have the right to disagree.
Yeah,
like I have the right to disagree with you.
Exactly, yeah.
But we wouldn't.
No.
But, yeah. As I said, you actually are not reporting anything direct now to the police apart from them.
No.
Because obviously.
Yeah, because they said they called South Wales Police, but I think they were just saying that just so they could get me to move on, which they don't know me if they think they're gonna get that to happen.
So are you live streaming this or?
No, I'm literally just videoing.
And then I'm going to be edited down and come across as a nasty man, am I?
No. I like honestly watch. If you. I don't often give out my channel, but my channel and my viewers are probably going to have a go at me for this. But
all right, well, don't do it because don't antagonise them because your viewers at the end of the day are your support network, your supporters, and of course, if you're in some form of subscription as well, it helps keep your project alive, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah, too right.
All right.
But yeah, I have got a video on YouTube. You'll probably find it. If there's an inspector, this is with Gwent Police, and he was brilliant. I had an amazing engagement with him. You've been amazing as well.
That's
to be fair. So it's always
we aim to please.
Exactly.
And what was the cartoon comment? We aim to please and often succeed.
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Yeah. But if you've got any information request, obviously if you're doing any backup work to support your videoing, you can always write to a station sergeant at any station. Email, write to, and that station sergeant can always, if you're looking for stats and figures, if you want to get an open source of information, go onto the website police.uk. You can then put in either a location, a town, a ward, or a postcode, and you could bring up a map of that particular area. If you're familiar with online mapping, which most people are,
And that'll show you like the crime statistics in that area.
crime statistics, antisocial behaviour statistics, but it also gives you what's known as the outcomes. So it could be we've had 10 crimes reported, 3 have gone to court, 2 or 3 might have no further action because we haven't got CCTV, we haven't got witnesses, we haven't got CSI. 5 could be under investigation. It gives you all the background information. There's a time lag of about 6 weeks, obviously, because if stuff is coming in, it's being investigated. But have a look at police.uk. It's a good source of information.
I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I'll have to
And
look
it
on
also gives you the officers responsible for that particular area.
Yeah, I have noticed. Sometimes it's outdated though, and it's not always the same officers
it runs about
stationed.
6 weeks in arrears, simply for the very reason that it's live police information. But have a look at it, you get a lot of information on there. And of course, you can also then, depending on how techy you are, you can start comparing areas. So you might want to compare Cardiff city centre. I was going to say to Bristol, but Bristol, of course, is a lot bigger than Cardiff, isn't it? What's your hometown? Actually, no, don't tell me.
My viewers will.
Because you don't seem to have a local accent. That's all I was saying. But you might say compare Cardiff to Swansea because they're comparable sizes. And it's surprising how you might think, oh, there's a tourist area in Cardiff and there's a tourist area in Swansea, but they have different types of reports. But then you might compare a retail area like St David's Centre in Cardiff and the main shopping centre in Swansea, which I think is also called St David's. And
what's the other one called? There's another one in Swansea. It's not the Quadrant.
Yes,
the Quadrant.
That's it. Quadrant, because the Quadrant's got the bus station linked to it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry,
that's right,
yeah, there we go. And it's surprising how you can compare a retail area with a retail area and see if there's a difference in antisocial behaviour, shoplifting, or, of course, if there's no crime. But have a look at it. It's a good source of information.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Also, one thing with the court in regards to video
do I get paid for this?
Public. No. Unfortunately, I don't.
Viewers, that was a joke.
But one thing I've noticed with videoing in public is videoing in public can actually help South Wales Police, other police forces in the country to solve crime in some cases.
It's not just videoing; it's public perception. But of course, then, like we just talked about, there's the mirror opposite. If somebody's coming to a police station, just say now we had somebody walking up the street, and they think they've spent weeks and weeks and weeks, say, as a domestic violence victim, they're walking up the street, and they've plucked up the courage to come into the police to report that they've been a victim of domestic violence, and you've got somebody outside videoing, then they could turn on their heels and disappear. So we always ask people, we respect your right to video, but also respect the rights of the public. And
I always try and avoid recording victims of crime and things like that.
And you're ever so polite, and I hope your viewers appreciate the approach you're taking.
Oh well, hopefully. I mean, you get some people that want to go out there and try and start an argument, but I mean, that's not me.
It's like anything. If I turned up at your place of work or study, or if I turned up outside your domestic residence, you might want to know what I'm doing there.
Yeah, well,
I don't mean as a police civilian, I mean as an ordinary person. So you've got the curiosity angle, and everybody reacts differently with curiosity.
That's just true, yeah, that is true.
I mean, you could be in a nightclub and you could be curious about somebody, go across to talk to them, you might get into a conversation with them. You talk to the wrong person and you might not come away with a conversation.
No.
It's all to do with curiosity, really, isn't it?
I think people should start wearing these in nightclubs so they can get, because not always inside a nightclub do you have CCTV, and often somebody could attack you.
Yeah, you can start a trend.
And there's no, and often there's no record of it, though, is there?
For argument's sake, now, you can get beanies and various different fashion types with LED lights in them. Why can't you have a beanie hat with a camera in it?
With a camera in it, yeah, and then it's...
Start
nobody's going to notice that.
Start a trend.
I'll have to. Yeah, take care. There we go. That was brilliant. Brilliant interaction at Cardiff Central Police Station today. Obviously, there's some work going on, as the gentleman said. The police staff here. I think the time's getting on now. Like, what time is it now? It's It's 5 to 4 now. We don't want to be too late getting back home. So, and yeah, we had them security. I saw they were watching me earlier. So in their vehicles. But yeah, that absolute tyrant's gonna be. But yeah, that would have been Cardiff Central would have been a pass. I'm still going to put it down as a pass for the police, but I can't honestly pass the university security. They are absolute tyrants, honestly. Never met such tyrants. So that sums it up for the Cardiff Central Police Station, and we'll see you all in the next video. Yeah, no, he's not giving you nothing, mate. Tyrants are following me. There's the tyrants. You following me?
Hey fella?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But I'm alright, yeah.
Police officer?
What's that?
What did the police officer say to you?
Absolutely fine to record anything I can see from public. Yes, it is.
How much? How
You're full of
heavy?
rubbish.
How heavy is your drone?
Less than 250 gram.
Is it?
Yeah.
And how far was you away from the building when you was filming?
Doesn't matter. I don't
It
need.
does, because it's a built-up area.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
It's only if you're flying over crowds of over 1,000 people. You're not allowed to fly over crowds of 1,000 people. You're not allowed to. Look, mate, I know better about this than you. I know better about this than you.
I've just spoken to a police officer myself.
So you've gone and pulled up to try and start an argument, have you?
And you're not to fly it over the university.
You come up to try and start an argument.
You can video the outsides of the building as much as you like. That's the same as someone taking photos. But you're not to fly the drone over our building.
I can.
Okay?
I can. I don't own the airspace.
Okay. Remember what I said about my image rights, mate?
It doesn't matter.
Don't use
I'm allowed to record you from public. I'm in public. Look where I am. I'm in public. I'm in public, mate. Listen. Stop being a tyrant, will you?
I'm not being a tyrant, mate.
Yes, you are.
No,
Yes, you are.
I like it when you
Trying to trump my rights. Trying to trump my rights in public to record anything that my eyes can see.
You don't step onto university property, mate, when you're doing it.
Section 33 of the criminal just Act 1972. I'm not entering any doors or anything, am I? I'm sticking to the footpath. So jog on.
Jog on.
Jog on, go on. Off you go. Foxtrot Oscar.
I can't hear you.
Foxtrot Oscar.
I can't hear you.
Foxtrot Oscar.
Sorry?
Foxtrot Oscar.
What that means, mate. Do you?
Yeah, well, you can work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out.
Make sure when you go home, make sure when you go home your mother washes your mouth out with soap and water, alright?
Jog on.
You're saying using language like that.
You're the one being an idiot, mate.
I can't hear you.
You're the one being an idiot.
I'm not, mate.
Yes, you are.
You were telling me stuff I wasn't allowed to do. I'm just telling you I know I'm different.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong, sorry.
Take it easy,
Do,
alright?
yeah.
Stay cheerio.
Yeah, I'm you. Yeah, jog on then. Jog on. 4. Is he following me? Okay, he's following me.
别这样好吗？
Drugs. We live in the UK. Idiot. Idiot. What, guys, what an absolute fool. What an absolute fool. guys. Getting out of there. Absolute clown, guys. You saw that, didn't you? An absolute clown of a security man. So yeah, Cardiff Uni, never go to Cardiff Uni because their security are fucking assholes. Wankers. Honestly, that guy pissed me off. Swear down. I never usually lose it like that. But with that security man, I lost it. So yeah, guys, that about covers it. Finally, to Cardiff Central Police Station. Include Cardiff Uni security, and we'll see you guys in the next video.